hmm How cities get their water? Ooch. Chicago has to get its water from Lake Michigan, St. Louis from the Missouri River. Yes. The New York completed the Ashokan storage reservoir. Yes. 120 billion gallons. Million, billion. Yeah. Now, there's this idea of the aqueduct. Yes. And then purification of water. There's the use of filtration. Yes. Chlorination. The cost of treating 1 million gallons of water with chlorine amounts to much less than $1. Yes. Purification methods used widely are ozonation. Yes. And treatment with ultraviolet rays. Now, when you go through the pumping station, yeah, I would think that there must be some sort of purification system in each and every municipality. Yes. Where you're using a large amount of electricity to pump the water. Yeah. But you have to do something about the purification of the water. Now, let's say I had a wind scrubber. Yeah. And I could scrub out all the impurities of water. Yes. And then I could sell it to you as a municipality because you're refusing. Well, I'm probably going to want ownership of all the pumping stations, of all the water of every municipality. Yes. Then I want to know how you're purifying the water. Now, for a lot of individuals, it might not be of a concern to you, but I find that water is one of the most basic needs of a person. Now, my thought was, yes, that your erection was more important than the needs of the individual citizens. And I really dislike that idea, Mormon way. Right now! Mormon way. See, when I was in jail, yes, yes, I had been arrested for failure to appear to court, yes, for the allegation of violating the restraining order. Two criminal counts on December 31st of 2015, yes. And I had sent an email to my public defender about doing some yard work so that I could get a suit, yes, before having my mental health evaluation. Now, when you're in jail and you obligate an individual for a mental health evaluation, yes, when you know they weren't in Sequim, Washington, the actual clothing that they give you in jail is orange. Oh, it's kind of a jumpsuit. Yes. Hmm. Well, when doing mental health evaluations and wearing orange, there could have been a prejudice on the part of the professional person from the state of Washington to perceive that I was schizophrenic and bipolar. Yes, for saying they don't have jurisdiction. Now, I think appearance has a lot to do with the perceptions of the individual that does the mental health evaluation. And I thought that if I was able to buy a new suit, yes, it might have been used, yes, but a suit and tie, and then go to the public defender's office and sit there as the professional that I am, yeah, the individual from the state of Washington would have had a completely different perception of myself, yes, than me being obligated to do a mental health evaluation while in jail for 27 days, while having to wear the orange clothing of those that are in jail. Now, let's say I thought there was some bias, prejudice. The whole thought of a professional person from the state of Washington having to have to go in the jail to do the mental health evaluation when I had requested, giving certain dates that I was available, if that I would be willing, in fact, more than willing, cooperative, wanting to cooperate. Yeah. Now, it looked to me that my public defender was not concerned about my physical appearance when doing a mental health evaluation, but I was, because perception has a lot to do with what the individual will see when speaking to a person. Now, there's a big difference between wearing the orange of the jail, yes, 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 where the guy's obviously schizophrenic,